Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Friday, April 10th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm an energy reader, tarot card reader. I don't know what I do anymore, but I'm here for you for right now. And this is a general reading. And today I'm using the World Spirit Tarot deck, which is this one right here. I'm pretty sure it's out of print. It's by Lauren R. Leary, and the descriptions for the deck or the information is down below in my descriptions box. And I'm also using the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck, which I really love. Well, I'm pretty sure this one's available on Amazon if you're interested in it. It's just my favorite deck, especially this time as we're going through so many uncertainties. So as I mentioned, this is a general reading for all of us, and especially in this day of COVID, as we're in our isolation, trying to discover what our messages are and how we can focus our attention to stay on our healthy lifestyle path. That's what this is about. So our first card today is the Strength card. Wow. So this is the invitation to really go within to foster your inner strength. This image is so beautiful. It has this woman nesting with her lion, but in her hands is this mouse. And in the background here, we've got a tree on fire with 12 flames with a snake circled around it. And to me, that's really a message about medicine and how things are being turned upside down, set ablaze. Perhaps this is with the old ways that we deal with medicine, or with finding that tree that's on fire is not being consumed, which is interesting. Maybe it is about setting our medical system on fire. Listen, I'm just telling you what I'm getting at the time. Well, this woman is sitting in the arms of the lion and she's holding a tiny mouse. So the message here is to remember that your inner strength she's illuminated too with this, it does come from within, but it can come from small tasks. Now, in Native American teachings, mouse medicine tends to be about over scrutinizing, or sometimes it is important to scrutinize the little details that are in our lives. And the shadow side of the mouse is to be over on the busy bus, kind of like a hamster, like scurrying about and not focused. But look at how calm this is. And this is the invitation for you to focus on something small, but it will give you great strength. So this can be a positive vision for yourself, for your future, or how you'd like to see our future in general, or to be reflecting on a memory that brings great joy, to scrutinize every little detail of it. I'm sure I mentioned one of my favorite memories that I go back to was when I was camping in my, I almost called it a hippie bus. I guess it was, a Volkswagen bus pop-top camper. And this was in the 90s, and I camped in the woods for weeks and weeks with a best girlfriend. And we were just on this creek in the mountains in Crested Butte, Colorado, outside of Crested Butte. And it was so beautiful being in the Rocky Mountains and just hanging out up there. And I have so many wonderful memories from that time. So if you're able to call upon a favorite memory or a favorite time in your life, go into every detail of that and really enjoy every aspect of the food you ate, the air, how clean it was, and every little delicious ounce of that memory. Go into that. Find your inner strength, wherever that might come from. Really tap into it. And from the heart chakra, that's what the lion is reminding us here, is to really be moving forward from our hearts. So pay attention to that. Okay, our second cards, which have been so interesting for weeks on end, is this beautiful, the Hermit card. Well, I do like that these are sequential, 8 and 9, and believe me, I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and I meditate before I do our readings, but this is an important lesson that by going within, the hermit is on her own path, and it's a long road up to where she lives, but she's illuminated. And it's almost as if she is receiving divine inspiration. Do you see this halo here? So this is a time for you to really go deeper into your spiritual practice, whatever that may be. Now, we've just had the full moon, and the full moon is an invitation to really illuminate all the energy that's around us, the dark wisdom energy of the woman, of the great magical woman. I'm just looking at this hermit, but she is at peace. And this lantern she's carrying, we can't tell if she's headed this way to her home or if it's up the mountain. And we know others will follow in her path. So it is the invitation to stay going within, or as much within as possible, and to find that inner strength and to really tap into your spiritual practice. Did I say small movements? This is about staying small, and that great things happen with small movements. You know, just shifting your perspective from where it was to just a little bit better. If we were having a down place, or if you're having a good place and you want to just notch it up a little bit more, just shift it a little bit more, just add something else to bring in that joy that you're really, some of you are lacking joy. So many of you are really enjoying this time because it's allowing us to reconnect in so many ways and to tap into ourselves and notice how much energy we put in our day-to-day life, maybe that we don't need anymore. Our third tarot card for today, and this guy's been showing up a lot. He's the Seeker of Pentacles, and we've had him in other suits, but still, this is about staying practical in your actions, and it's okay to be focused on money. Some of you are focused on money, but to look at it from a different point of view. And the warning here is not to be careless with the assets that you have, not to stomp over what is already fertile that you have in your life. So be sure and eat all your vegetables. I'm seeing root vegetables come up. So roast some root vegetables. And use those pumpkins and squash that you have, that you've been hanging on to since last fall. It's okay to consume those. And to really recognize that things are working out. But there's this adolescent behavior to be reckless or careless. So just make sure you're staying in check financially with where you are. We know it's not a time to really be excessively spending. Some people manage their anxiety through shopping. Oh my gosh. In like 2007, my shopping addiction was out of control. And I remember what that felt like because I felt so lonely inside. It was before I'd done some of the personal work that I've done now, but really feeling empty inside and just being careless with money. So this is just the invitation to, it's okay to pay attention to that, but don't be careless, and make sure you use everything that's around you. It's a great opportunity for us to really learn a new way of recycling or being creative with items around the house, perhaps we haven't done before. And our final card today from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck is about being grounded, going deep. This message here says, go deep, explore your roots. So this is the invitation to really just, I love all this sitting everybody's doing, but to stay in your meditation. Or if you have a walking meditation, do your walking meditation. But again, find this happy place wherever it is for you and ground with the animals and the trees. You know, the tree people are so strong. Have you ever had a conversation with a tree? I know it sounds like crazy talk, but part of my shamanic training is learning how to talk to all of the plants and the animals and to receive the messages and the wisdom of the plants around us. And we can do that. You can do that. But it really does require you to ground down, focus your energy. What that grounding does is it gets you out of that busyness of your mind, of the overthinking, of the analyzing of the thoughts, and brings those thoughts in down deep into your belly, and to bring that energy from way up high all the way down through your body, through your shoulders and your back, and through your legs, and into your feet, through your calves, and down through your feet, and then circling it down into our beautiful planet, and really feeling the energy that is all around us from our plant and animal. The plants, the trees are really excited these days. Have you seen them? I mean, up here in the northern hemisphere, they're all abloom, and they're blushing with color, and so happy to say hello to the springtime. So connect with your tree. Are you able to go outside in any sort of way and just sit under a tree? Or if you can't do that, visualize yourself sitting under a tree, a big strong tree. Look at how beautiful this, you can use this one as an example, or find another image that really connects with you, and see how that feels. Really allow that tree to bring you a dialogue of conversation, for you to feel strong and to feel the strength of the trees. Now remember, trees are very slow speakers, so you must be patient to hear their messages. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. And if you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much. I'm so thrilled to have you here. It's just a real blessing for me that you stopped by this channel to see these videos, because when we take really good care of ourselves by making sure we're in balance, or drinking lots of water and eating really nutritious food, be sure and eat your vegetables today and drink a lot of water and breathe in some fresh air and take a walk if you can, or walk around your apartment or dance with your headphones on. Whatever, move your body so that you feel good in a very gentle way, just so that you remember what a blessing it is to be on this planet here at this time. We're in an age of transformation, and the more we're able to go within and transform ourselves, the more we'll see that transition all around us. So thanks for stopping by. If you stop by regularly and you haven't subscribed, would you do so? You don't have to put on that bell. It just helps me build my channel and adds to the analyticals. So whatever that stuff means. Anyway, if no one's told you today, I love you, and I hope you love you, and you're God's most favorite child. So hang in there. We're going to get through this. All right, my dear. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.